So yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? Hello?
Um, hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Elon, I didn't know we had a call today.
Yes, it looked like I dialed into the wrong conference call.
Oh,
How are you
okay.
doing, Jeremy?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
nice, coffee cup, by the way.
Thank you. Oh, hey, thanks. If you're interested in fresh roasted
Um,
coffee.
well, then, have a nice day. Bye.
Oh, okay. I guess I was hoping we could discuss. No, he's gone. What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the quartering, and yes, I have his replies. I think I'll have to back off a little bit, but it is interesting to see the CEO and owner of a company as big as Twitter, obviously the same guy owning Tesla, SpaceX, and many others, respond directly to me about a potential interview. I foolishly did ask for a Zoom interview. What I should have done is said I would fly out to San Francisco, go meet him on the 10th floor of the Twitter headquarters for 10 minutes of his time. That was a tactical error, one I may not be able to remedy. But hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I took a shot, and Elon did respond. I want to mention to everybody, Coffee Brand Coffee is your holiday headquarters. I just added 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got about 10 different gift boxes that are pre-built. I'm working on adding, updating some images. You can click through to see what's actually in each gift box. So people asked for some lower price point gift boxes. So I added the Coffee Essentials one, which is our top 2 selling coffees, as well as Peppermint Cocoa. Our Cocoa Essentials, which is our top 2 cocos and some chocolate covered espresso beans ready to go. And also a Tea Essentials, which are our top 2 selling teas, and Peppermint Cocoa. So if you're looking for a gift for this holiday, obviously we have other ones that are, fuller boxes, but promo code The Quartering to save over at coffeebrandcoffee.com. So the saga started where I asked Elon Musk a question. I said, Elon, can you please be more specific? In reply to it, says, this is a battle for the future of civilization. If free speech is lost, even in America, tyranny is all that lies ahead. He tweeted that yesterday. Today, I replied an hour later saying, Elon, can you please be more specific? Most of us understand the fight for free speech online and the collusion/duopoly that exists, but people need a more precise target. Would you be open to a 10-minute interview? I have 1.4 million subscribers and fight for free speech too. To which he responded simply, I think I have been very specific, which stings a little bit because it's basically like a polite no. But I get it. I mean, the dude's literally taking on the most evil people in the world. He's not gonna be taking every YouTuber's request for interview. And I assume he'd also probably be more likely to do an interview on, I don't know, Marcus Brownlee's channel or Mr. Beast or Joe Rogan, and probably not my puny channel of 1.4 million. I tried, though. I tried to bring it to you. I try. What can I say? People will roast me for being a simp. That's okay. I thought it would have been awesome content for you. Well, obviously, selfish should be pretty good for the channel, too, but yeah, I'd say this is a hard no. But in the meantime, some other interesting communications have come out between Elon Musk and employees that I thought would be interesting to go over. Now, Zoe Schiffer, who apparently has some sort of connections inside of Twitter HQ, because every single time Elon Musk sends an email, she's emailing or she's tweeting about it. I'm sure that gets under Elon's skin absolutely. New Twitter engineers have received another late night email laying out Elon Musk's expectations. Managers are expected to identify low performers on a regular basis. Those employees then have up to 4 weeks to improve or they're out. What's interesting about this is just how everybody on, in the journalist world, in the media world, is obsessing, saying, oh, Elon's shorthanded. What is he going to do? Blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't think he really cares. I don't think he thinks he's shorthanded. He's still trying to trim the fat, as it were. Zoe continues, software engineers and managers are expected to ship code every single week. Analytics, documentation, and helping teammates are considered a fundamental part of the job, but not a replacement for writing code. He wants people AIS, rear in seat. 2, for roles outside of software and engineering, Twitter employees are still expected to demonstrate their contributions to the company on a weekly basis. Lines of code are not the most important metric. The email to Twitter engineering says, deleting a line of code is more valuable than adding one. Fair point. Lastly, leave and approved PTO are considered a general exception to these expectations. I'd hope so. Also, another email. Another email from Elon to Twitter engineers. Anyone writing software or doing design should be on the 10th floor of San Francisco headquarters. It is intended to be dense and intense. Thanks, Elon. So he's asking everybody to basically move and move and be in the same place, rubbing shoulders with other developers, which I think is the smart way to do it. There is this thing called synergy that exists, 2 + 2 = 5 kind of methodology. It exists because it's a real thing. When you put people that work together in the same room and, get that kind of those juices flowing, you can get kind of a force multiplier. Now, yes, this can happen when people work remotely, but you have to have a really, really special group of people. In this particular case, I think Elon believes he wants them there in the same room with him, working, coding, and pushing things forward in the same sweaty, stinky room. Hopefully, he's working on some ventilation and working the air conditioning on that floor. Now, I think that he's trying to be really rough on these people because I believe he's still trying to weed out people that aren't ready to go ultra hardcore. And here's an article written yesterday that I thought was interesting to share because there's this narrative that that the media is putting out there that you absolutely must be like a super Elon fanboy to work for Elon. And that's simply not true. I got fired from Twitter the day before Thanksgiving. I was pro Musk, but it didn't save me. It was the night before Thanksgiving when I received an email saying I'd be let go. I had PTO planned for the next day. I was busy preparing for my next morning's flight when the email landed in my inbox. Before I was fired, I was the tech lead for the Twitter home timeline modeling team. We are basically responsible for messing up your timeline by randomly reordering things and inserting tweets from someone you don't follow. Well, maybe people don't like that. I get that probably is a thing for discoverability, but also that's kind of a thing for all people that people don't like that. For me, this is only my preference. I would like to see tweets exclusively from people I follow. If I want to see tweets from people I don't follow, that's what the search function's for. And I don't mind having other people's opinions kind of randomly injected in there because, again, that's how you find people. When Musk took over Twitter, I was actually excited. I believe Twitter was and may still be on a path to slow death. The company had been moving so slowly. I was always trapped in never-ending quarterly planning that took weeks. It felt like Twitter needed a shakeup, and Elon Musk was our best option. The return to office mandate was needed. The lack of hallway conversations and over-the-aisle knowledge sharing became painful. I'm a bit of a workaholic, so the hardcore ultimatum did not upset me. And what Musk said in that email made a lot of sense to me. It read, as a result of recent code review exercise, had been determined that your code is not satisfactory. And we regret to inform you that your employment with Twitter will be terminated effectively. I still don't know what, quote, code review the email was referring to. I remember the morning after the mass fork in the road event, Musk told us that he would hold a one-to-one code review with each engineer. I initially was excited about this, but it never happened. There was no time to meet with each engineer. The reviews ended up being a team-wide presentation of which each team does, and it took Musk until midnight to make it to my team. It felt like I'd be fired sooner or later. At least that's the general consensus with the majority of my colleagues. After speaking with others who were let go under different circumstances, I'm increasingly under the impression that the company under Musk is trying to replace the existing workforce with a cheaper and smaller team, like a total blood replacement. Yeah, probably. Probably. I feel sorry for my colleagues who have problems. I mean, I'm guessing, and he says, I have no grudges against Twitter or Musk. I really want to witness how Musk will operate and change the course of Twitter 2.0, but I was just an employee, and if the owner doesn't need my help, that's that. Seems like a pretty healthy reaction to getting fired. Look, I mean, I suspect at this point he thinks the culture rot is just too deep, and he's probably really busy trying to hire people, trying to trim costs. You know, having Apple pull out $50 million a quarter in advertising probably didn't help. I think he's flailing a little bit right now, trying to get the ship righted by the end of the year. That felt like something that was much closer just a week ago. And now with the clashes with sensors and all this type of stuff, it seems like Elon may have to pull back a little bit here, worry more about adding features that people want to pay $8 for than all this other stuff. But Apple may not give him that option. It'll be interesting to see how this all shakes out. I'll keep simping for Musk to try to get that interview. One day, maybe it'll happen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like on it and hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.